He basically says the January 6th violence was fueled by laws calling for a speedy trial. Laura, let me first get your thoughts on that. When he says a speedy trial, what does that mean in terms of real time?
A defendant always has a right to a speedy trial, and most defendants that are in custody, of course, want a speedy trial. This situation is different, with the defendant being the front runner for the Republican nomination, somebody who is trying to go back into office, and someone who does not, at least according to his legal filings, actually want these cases to proceed. Query whether it helps him politically. I leave that to others. But you hear from Special Counsel Jack Smith there reiterating that he wants a speedy trial, something that he said last time. One of the few times that he made an appearance in the classified documents case, he said that in that case he got a May trial date. Query whether he gets one that's a little bit earlier here. A lot, of course, depends on the judge. And in this case, we don't know who this is assigned to yet. We'll see who gets it in Washington, D.C. But the judge has a lot of power in terms of keeping things on track, in terms of what motions get filed. Certainly, they're going to have a lot of power here.
Danny, let me ask you this. There are people who may be watching this thinking, haven't we seen this before? Wasn't it called an impeachment trial? And then the January 6 hearings, they feel like they've seen all the evidence in this case.
Yeah, interesting that most of the public has heard all of this evidence. We heard it last year during the January 6th committee hearings. We heard it back during the impeachment trial. But one of the things that we just talked about in terms of the speedy trial, you heard Jack Smith say he's going to seek a speedy trial. Now, the Speedy Trial Act requires that trial be brought within 70 days of arraignment. It's supposed to benefit the defendant. In this case, and in the documents case, it benefits the government. Here's why. And that's why Jack Smith wants that speedy trial. It makes sense. They've been investigating this case, just like we talked about, for 2.5 years. They are locked and loaded. They are ready to go. They didn't drop this indictment until they knew it was absolutely ready, and they had all the evidence to support every paragraph in this indictment, and there are hundreds. So the government is ready to go. There are many instances in which speedy trial benefits the defendant. A good example is when somebody's arrested mid-crime and the government is playing catch-up to investigate the case at the same speed as the defense is. That is not this case. The defense has none of the discovery yet. They will not get it for weeks. And when they do, their job begins. So speedy trial in this case, although it's designed to benefit the defendant and can benefit the defendant, will benefit the government. Look for the government, just as it did in the documents case in Mar-a-Lago, to seek a speedy trial, to move this case as quickly as they can. Remember, the government asked for a December trial date in the Mar-a-Lago documents case.
And just very quickly, will this be like what we saw in Miami? He'll make an appearance, enter his plea, and leave?
Exactly right. It's an arraignment. He'll show up. He'll enter a plea. It is a short event. It is procedurally very significant, but substantively in the courtroom can take 15 minutes. In state court, it can take a couple minutes. So that is exactly what we'll see, just as we saw in Mar-a-Lago. There are no co-defendants, so we're not going to have a situation where one of the co-defendants can't find a local lawyer. This will be even smoother and faster than the Mar-a-Lago arraignment.
We should also point out a speedy trial is there to protect the public. And in an indictment in which he's being accused of actually disenfranchising voters, you can see Smith's team is going to want to emphasize that.
All right. Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.